Hello everyone, welcome back to My Hero Vigilantes. This is the final episode of the season, episode 13. I loved this season of TV. This was a great season. It was incredibly hype. It was super fun. It had a lot of great characters. It got me emotional at times. It made me laugh at other times. I loved it. I thought it was great. And now we're jumping into episode 13. I feel like a decent amount of it sort of wrapped up in episode 12. But, you know, I feel like also that happens in My Hero a decent amount, where, like, they'll sort of wrap up the episode before the final episode, and the final episode will be, like, them doing little, I don't know if it's going to be, like, sometimes it's, like, lore drops, or sometimes it's just, like, the characters messing around and doing some slice of lifey stuff, and then ends with, like, setting up for, you know, what's to come. So I guess we'll see what they do. If you have only been watching the series on this channel, please check out some other series on this channel and stick around for the next coming week, as a lot of shows will be starting up on this channel in the next week. I don't know how many of them are going to be sticking around, but if you want any of them to stick around, please go to those videos as they come out and support them. Like the videos, comment on them, and say, like, I love this series, please keep going, or whatever, so that I know which series I should keep on the channel. But yeah, I mean, we got a lot of stuff coming in the future week. I mean, even like Dan Dan is like tomorrow or something, I think, and lots of other great shows. So stick around. But anyway, let's jump into this. This is My Hero Academia Vigilantes, episode 13. I'm glad someone filmed it. Wow, they even had a drone shot.
And looking at the fan mail.
3 letters. Nice.
Nice.
One's from Samazu and Namimaru, right? I know you guys message a lot.
So what's the third one?
It's more official when it's snail mail.
Aw.
Mail.
Okay, time to watch it again.
Aw, this is so cute.
She's so funny.
Cute. What a cute little introduction. Secret identity. What a man takes with him. Oh, got a villain right away. Oh, it's like a praying mantis. That's all.
Stop right there! The scene when he hears a citizen crying for help. The crawler is here.
Awesome job, dude.
You've got one on the way.
Captain Celebrity's here.
Konnichiwa, fine people.
Konnichiwa.
Captain Celebrity.
That's so good.
Dude, we all know who you are!
Say, speaking of, we should discuss how we serve justice going forward. Is now okay?
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, you just saved his life.
For starters, I don't like the way you do things. Your whole teasing out villains you've got no chance of dealing with on your own.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
But he's saving people.
But we don't.
You don't have the power to handle those situations? Then stay out of them.
But he's
Don't pile
saving
more crap
people.
onto my plate because you feel like playing hero. To put it bluntly, my plate is completely stuffed.
I mean, you're either going to be saving Koichi or saving others.
You can make the next Naru Fest?
Oh, what's that, miss? An unpaid appearance? Sure, let me just redo my
I do realize
It's probably faster to just make those arrangements through Makoto.
Yeah.
He just wants to grumble
Makoto
and
will
make
make
excuses.
him do
yeah,
it.
fair point.
Hey now. At least you found enough time in your busy schedule to come hang out in my apartment.
Look here, kiddo. The closest thing I've had to a break in I don't know how long. I have the right to milk it.
Okay.
Where does nose
I'm
go?
fine with you. What's up? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Your place.
The He says he's not.
He.
That's so
Pardon,
good.
miss, it's an emergency.
Is she getting dressed here?
Please, can't afford any more lawsuits.
Well, he has a point. We do kind of make more trouble for the captain and the other heroes. Maybe we should keep our distance when the villains seem too dangerous.
That's the
But you're not
thing.
just getting yourself into trouble.
Well,
You are
it's
getting
just
people out of
recently,
trouble.
Things have gotten worse since that first wave of trigger incidents. Some of them are even more ferocious than before, or they don't transform back.
Well, Trigger's getting more
I mean, there are
effective,
more villains
right?
showing up even. I remember you mentioning something before about wanting the katana. Not trying to be mean, but I feel like that would end really badly.
Yeah, it's
no
not-
one's asking you to go get in fights
not
with
smart.
villains.
That does kind of make sense.
I know.
Pop is so much more
We're
positive
facing
right
a
now. I
new
think she's in a
type of
great
threat?
mood after the concert.
Correct. He determined this wasn't a quirk gone out of control, but a semi-permanent modification.
Okay.
Unagisawa at an extreme concentration. Far more than he should have been able to
Damn,
survive.
like a midnight.
No. Our theory is that it's the other way around. We believe there's
Oh.
someone altering their bodies through artificial means to withstand the effects of a trigger overdose.
Is this like
There's far
early
more to this
Nomu?
than just some street drug.
And from what we've seen, these instant villains can't stick to a plan. They just rampage
no?
mindlessly.
Yeah.
And the new ones
It's not
can't
like the
even change back and
villains
hide
are
when
a
they're
part
done.
of it.
They're prepared to sacrifice some resources to set up a bigger play down the line.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The way he
thank
disappeared
you
when
all
someone
for your
crossed the
continued
screen.
Support. Closing out our morning block, the Little Sisters from St. Lila's Academy for Girls. With
Aw.
need help.
Cute. Whoa!
Never stop moving forward.
Is this an ad?
So long as Naruhata section of the Capital Central Loop Highway
Whoa.
is now fully restored.
Yeah, I think it is an ad.
Beautiful. Freeze frame right there.
Yeah.
Overlay a caption.
There. See that? Me staring into the camera with my hair basically covering half my face? You're really satisfied with this?
It looks
Okay.
fine.
It's only on screen a few frames. Why don't we just knock it out before we break down?
Damn, Ingenium,
Sorry
you're
my
such a
boss is being
professional.
so demanding, Ingenium.
Not at all. He's an international.
There's the guy
hero.
in the
I
background.
would expect nothing less.
And he disappeared when he crossed Ingenium.
Listen up. I know this is your first time,
Hey,
so it
Feathers.
might not have sunk
One
in
of
just
you, one
yet.
of the
But
feathers.
you're not its pro heroes in the crowd. We're serious about stagecraft. Whisper, 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 whisper. Right. Okay.
Whisper, whisper.
Oh, what? That means I just lied to kids.
Aww.
No, it's a secret. But you're gonna love
You
it.
need to get another hero.
What up?
Naruhata's own. He's the guy who's kind of like a hero.
Oh, the crueler.
The crueler! Don't look at me. Do something.
What's he supposed to do?
So,
He's not good at public speaking.
Well, I guess
He's
I'll
not good
sing
at
a
speaking
song
in
to start
general.
off. You guys are gonna love this one. Just can't help laughing.
Really? They just heard it. Kind of pisses me off.
It's your fault.
Suck. Girl, I think he's really funny. This guy rocks.
That's good.
Also, when do we get to meet the hero?
Oh no, it didn't even work.
Problem turned into two.
Shit.
Quiet on the set.
Oh god, what's he gonna do? Oh my god. Oh, Makoto. Thank god, that Captain Celebrity? Yep, good.
Hard to miss.
Oh, it's this guy again.
He's fast. That visor.
Yeah.
The same bad quirk.
He's transformed now.
That's done. Next, they die.
Oh god.
Whoa! You all right?
Awesome.
Oh, but I don't want them to think I'm incompetent.
The boss is throwing a fit. Boss.
I hear his voice.
Oh my god. He's
Won't
singing
escape
through a
me.
microphone
My
to
revenge is gonna
lure you.
taste sweet.
Not purposefully, but he's still going. I thought they were gonna stop it.
Someone.
Koichi!
Shit, man.
Here's There we go.
Nice. You had to
Shouldn't
slow
have
down
slowed
to
down,
duck.
ugly bat.
Yep. To grab Koichi.
Maybe you do have your use, boy. You're the bait until I arrive.
So, there you go. That's why it's important that he does it. That he does his hero work.
Ellums?
And now the girls are happy.
Hold on. Aren't those...
Yeah.
The things Master always
Where
wore in
is
his
Knuckle?
hands? There's only one conclusion to draw. He wants me to clean them off. They are
Maybe he's throwing those ones out?
Well, you're cleaning them anyway. That's dedicated, Koichi.
Master, once we're done here, wanna head back to my place?
Can't. Got somewhere I need to be.
He's distancing himself
I'll leave
more
the
and
rest
more.
to you. I know you will.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
She's so cute.
I brought the performance photos too. Let me see.
Aww.
Say the word. I'm so there.
Wow, that dynamic turned around.
It did. They're friends now. It's great. Aw, that transition. They're keeping an eye on his wife, on Knuckles' wife. Oh, no, he's keeping an eye on Hachiska. Well, not Hachiska, but
Who are you?
whatever her name is.
Can't feel my hand. My head. It hurts.
Yeah, there's a lot wrong with your body right now.
Want to eat something?
My head hurts.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I punched you pretty
Not
hard.
much to do. Just rest.
At least she's alive.
They say
Why isn't Mom here?
She's got a bed of her own. Okay, she's alive right now.
But hey, I told her you were safe.
She's still
And
alive?
she smiled. I'd say that makes everything worth it.
Oh.
Don't worry. I am here.
I am here.
Open the door, please.
This
What's going on?
MHA is so good at their
Whoa,
I am
what's
here
that?
drops.
You brought a I'll leave Master's things here for when he's back.
How did you already miss the point of
The recycling schedule fits here too.
listening to me? Hey, everyone. Is Knuckle in today?
Funny thing
No.
about memory just goes to show you what impact a guy like that can have. Anyway, for
Oh
how
my
big it all
gosh.
seemed, of course, none of us could have realized that. Our lives keep changing.
I like all
Time
these
only
pictures.
goes forward, and as one season ends, a new one begins.
They're literally calling them seasons. Aww. Okay, what a great episode. I mean, just really good. That was oh, excuse me. Sorry. That was great. It was a great conclusion to the season. Kinda a bit what I expected. I mean, it was, you know, they just doing mostly slice of lifey stuff. There was a little bit of action and stuff in there. And setting up, you know, a lot for the next season where they're kind of going like, okay, well, a lot of the problems we had in the first season, there's basically that, but more coming up. So that was cool. There was some great stuff in this episode though, like just in terms of humor and in terms of emotion and everything. I really loved Captain Celebrity coming down and going konnichiwa. Like it's just really funny, you know. Like just it's to me like when the My Hero universe leans into the like, you know, what an American is like in the My Hero universe. It's so funny. Like just seeing Captain Celebrity, like, oh, very American guy coming to Japan and immediately like, you know, going konnichiwa everyone. It's so funny. And so yeah, I really enjoyed that. But yeah, so we had that talk about like people's bodies are being modified, and then, you know, and then they're using the trigger or whatever. So it does seem like this is, you know, early Nomu stuff, because in terms of Nomu stuff, like at this point in the, you know, at this point in the world, like Nomu is like they're unheard of, right? Because the first time they encountered a Nomu and actually sort of realized what the fuck it was with the Nomu at the USJ, and that's not until years from now. So yeah, I imagine this could just be like, All For One doing early Nomu stuff, and so like, and yeah, it's interesting when we have our own knowledge of kind of what this is, but obviously the characters are not working off that information at all. Sometimes that is a disadvantage of having a prequel series, where it's like we sort of know where a thing is going, so it takes away some of the tension a little bit, because like we know the world isn't going to be destroyed by the Nomu, and we know that like that Tsukuchi's not going to be dead, stuff like that. But like prequel series can still do some other really cool things in spite of that. So yeah, I really like that. But oh man, I mean, might have been my favorite part of the episode where Knuckle is talking to his daughter. Tamo, is that what her name is? Was talking to his daughter, and he's being like very sweet and being a dad or whatever. And then at the end of it, it just sort of like pulls out, and then he goes, "Don't worry, I am here." I love it. I love it so much. I love it. Like, just this series pulls the "I am here" thing so often, especially if you watch it in the English dub. They do it even more in the English dub than they do in the original series, in the sub version. But I love it. Like, every time that they do it, it adds more to it for me. So like, obviously there's every time All Might does it, but then there's also like all the times that All For One does it, sort of like mockingly, like making fun of what's it called? Making fun of All Might and his legacy and stuff. But then like in this series, Knuckles the one that often uses "I am here," because like I think he knows how powerful the phrase is, like how much people associate it with comfort, because the idea is you say "I am here," if you hear All Might say "I am here," all that means is like, I'm safe now. Like whatever I'm worried about right now, that's gonna go away, because the like superpowered man who can solve any problem has appeared and is gonna solve my problem. So "I am here" is such a powerful phrase, and I think Knuckle knows that, because he uses it either to intimidate villains, or in a moment like this to give comfort. And I think it's so awesome, and it's so great because the phrasing of it, you can tell when they're trying to use it like as a thing, because of the phrasing of it, because they're specifically saying "I am here," because normally it'd be "I'm here, don't worry, I'm here," like that would be what it is, but because there's no contraction and it's "I am here," that they're like trying to elicit the All Might catchphrase. And I think it's so great. I genuinely think "I am here" is like one of the greatest superhero catchphrases of all time, specifically because of how effectively it is used throughout the series. Like when I was first watching MHA and the first few times he said it, I was like, that's a bit of a weird catchphrase. Like it just sounded strange, like it was like, it was almost so plain of a catchphrase that I was like, it feels weird that he says that every time. But like, the more they bring it up, and the more they either use it for hope, or the more they pervert it with All For One using it, it makes it incredible. So yeah, I love it. And then yeah, we just had some like nice pop moments in this episode. I feel like she's in a much better mood after the concert. And so like everything's kind of coming together. She wasn't as grumpy with Koichi, even though in some scenes she still was a bit grumpy, but like definitely they were getting along a lot better. and then Makoto came in and she was getting along super well with Makoto as well, and I loved hearing their connection. And I'm so happy with like all the voice acting in this show. But yeah, like Makoto's voice actor and Pop's voice actor, they're so good. Makoto in this episode specifically, I was just like, when I was properly listening to her deliveries of stuff, like she does that like casual, approachable voice so well, where it's like if there was a woman that was like speaking like that in front of me, I would feel comfortable enough to tell her anything. Like she's just that approachable and that likable. So yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. That's My Hero Academia Vigilantes episode 13. Thank you for joining me for this whole season. I really enjoyed it. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. And yeah, go check out some other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.